Welcome to lesson 68 of A Course in Miracles. Love holds no grievance. Love holds no grievance. And the key for me, at least, is what's love and what's grievance. So just trying to understand when I am connected to love, and I'm feeling peace, and I'm connected totally to God and to divinity. Or when I'm feeling grievance, or when I'm in the state of grievance and I'm feeling angry, resentful, jealous, envious, sad, fearful, the whole lot. Obviously, and this is something that we all heading to recognize more and more, that there's only two options, love and fear. But fear can be hidden under so many other feelings and emotions. But the key with this lesson today, love holds no grievance, is that recognizing how easily we can go into grievance, whether that's the state, the normal state of being for us, or we will, one moment we're at peace and we're in love, and the next moment we are in grievance and we're angry or judging, and how powerful that judgment can be. So we might not be saying anything with our words, but our energy, especially when we're living with others, our energy can be showing others how in grievance I am. So, and that's when we say how we are all sort of, let's say, I mean, there's a saying like, if you got apples and you got a rotten apple, everything, all the apples can rotten. But this is also a different way of looking at that idea. As when I am in grievance, and if I'm in grievance or in the state of grievance, I am driven by the ego. I am listening to the voice of the ego, whatever that narrative might be. So it could be something related to myself, related to someone else. But when I'm in that space, I see through those glasses. So I see myself when I look at myself in the mirror through those glasses. I see you, I see my partner, I see my children. And then, because I'm seeing through those glasses, it seems that what is standing out, it's what I'm looking at. So if I'm going to put two different ways of looking at things, yeah. So one, as what we were being saying from other lessons before, when I'm at peace, when I'm happy, when I'm joyful, when I'm happy, I see everybody through those eyes. So I might be driving and I'm really happy singing songs, and there's someone just pushes through and doesn't put the blinker on, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just keep singing and laughing, and doesn't mean anything. Or I might be at home and I'm singing, happy, joyful, and I see things that normally will upset me, but because I'm singing them. So that's the way of looking when we look at through the eyes of God, through love. But then I can go into grievance, as the Course puts it here in lesson 68. And when I'm in grievance, the energy is much, much close to my body. Like I can hardly breathe almost. I can hardly stretch. There's not really space for stretching. And I am really with a magnifying glass, observing and noticing everything that everybody does. And I hope that you can actually observe yourself doing that and recognize it. So just observing and noticing, I found something. We're the best detectives when we are in grievance. We're just finding things that can support the pain that we are feeling. We're finding things that can actually support and justifies the fact that I'm angry and that I choose to be honoring the ego. I'm honoring the ego at the moment. I'm honoring the ego. I'm loyal to the ego. So it's like if we have a conversation with the ego, I'm going to make you my king. So I'm going to look for everything that can feed through these really dense, heavy emotions. So this is what my offering to you. It's almost like that. If we were to say that way. But then when we are connected to God, to divinity, to the source, to light, to love, to peace, it's also the same. And we are connecting and just receiving and giving this beautiful energy of peace and love. And then we are of service and being loyal to this beautiful energy. So it is up to us who we are following, who we are loyal to, because there is always some exchange of energy. Even if we're just going, okay, well, no, I'm not going to get caught into this. I'm just going to, I don't know, just stay meditating forever and ever and ever and ever, so I never again get triggered. But you have your mind with yourself, with you, the egoic mind, and that mind can still play games and tricks on you. So yes, so some of the things that this lesson says for us to repeat. I will see you as my friend, that I might remember you are part of me and come to know myself. So when I'm looking at you, depends on what I'm seeing in you, you are helping me see myself. So when I look at you, what I feel is anger, then that anger exists within myself. If when I'm looking at you, I feel peaceful, then you're also helping me to look at and get to know myself. This is a tricky one to understand, I know. And the screen of our world can be so realistic that it's very hard to get this. I mean, yeah, it's very hard to get this. So love holds no grievances. When I let all my grievances go, I will know I am perfectly safe. So this is also about feeling safe and held. Love holds no grievances. Let me not betray. Let me not betray myself. And I was actually using that just a little while ago, just let me not betray myself. But I could feel the push of the ego to come with me, come with me, come with me, come with me. And it was like, oh, and when the ego is saying, come with me, come with me, come with me, it's just telling you things that can make you really get angry. And because you know that emotion really well, it's like, oh my God, give me the feed. You know what I mean? This is like a drug. Give me more, give me more. We know that heroin might be really damaging for our systems, but still people do it. So this is the same thing, these very toxic emotions that we feel, we know that they're not very good for us, but we still enjoy them at some level. Love holds no grievances. I will wake to myself by laying all my grievances aside and waking in Him, in God. So waking up to ourselves is really observing ourselves. What is this little game that I'm doing? And sometimes, I mean, I'm not going to say that men don't do it, but women can do it really well. Girls, when we were like, okay, I'm not going to talk to you, and really show, by moving things and hitting things and how angry we are, and we can make it really obvious. So holding our power back. Please, God, don't let me lose myself. Please help me be true to myself, be loyal to myself. And once I am loyal to myself, I am also loyal to you, divinity, God, universe, source, light. Let me not lose myself. Let me be loyal to myself. Let me stay connected to you, God. And just be resistance to the calls from the ego that can be so strong. So let me be light. Let me connect back to my light. to love, to peace, to happiness. I can breathe freely, because sometimes we're so tight and it's even very hard to breathe. So enjoy lesson 68, and I'll see you tomorrow for lesson 69.